In fighting the war against Hamas, we are fighting a war for several reasons. One, obviously, is to defend the lives of the Jewish people in the land of Israel. This in itself is a mitzvah of the Torah, to defend a Jew when his life is threatened. We are also fighting the war to keep the land of Israel under Jewish sovereignty. And we, the Israel Defense Forces, are fighting a war of Mashiach. The Rambam, in his laws of war and laws of kings, states that one of the main tasks of the Messiah, of the Jewish Mashiach, is to fight the wars of Hashem. The wars of Hashem means securing Jewish sovereignty over the land of Israel and uprooting all the enemies of truth and justice and goodness from the world. This is a war of international proportions, and we must stand strong in the battle. Rabbi Kook said that we must strengthen the conquest of Israel in every manner that we can, both physically, with our military, and spiritually, with our learning of Torah. Torah, he said, is the fuel of the nation. It's the fuel inside of our rockets and our tanks. We have missiles, and they have very complicated systems of radar and guidance, but it is God who guides the missiles, not just the radar. And so we have to strengthen our military aspect and our Torah aspect, not just in yeshivot all over the country, but every Jew must strengthen his connection to Torah. And he says that everything with that the Gentile nations do to interfere with our settlement of the land of Israel and with our establishing Jewish sovereignty over the land of Israel, anything that our enemies do to stand in the way, this is null and void, without any substance, considering our obligation in the word of the Torah that God has given the Jewish people of the land of Israel. Rabbi Kook says we must stand against the opposition of the nations of the world with dedication and with a willingness for self-sacrifice. We must be ready to give up our lives, if need be, in surrender, in conquering the land of Israel. We must do this with valor, without any fear. We are not beholden to anyone. We don't have to make concessions to the Americans or to the Russians or to the Arabs. No, the land of Israel is ours. God gave the land of Israel to the Jewish people. Only that way will there be peace. We must continue and strengthen the settlement of the land all over the land of Israel. As the Rambam states, all of Israel must be under our rule and not be abandoned to any other nation. We must strive to strengthen the settlement and our sovereignty over the land of Israel, both near and far. May it be God's will that we stand true and strong in this mission before us.